Have you ever wondered why houses in Lagos, Abuja, or Port Harcourt cost so much? Or why people wake up one day to find their homes being demolished on TV or on social media? Real estate feels confusing and scary, but it doesn't have to be. In this video, I will explain what is going on in Nigeria and abroad, why demolitions happen, and how you can protect your money and actually make real estate work for you. Stay with me, this is important. Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, and if you're just seeing me today, I'm Deborah, and on this channel we talk about how to build a life that lasts, money, homes, independence. If you care about your future, hit subscribe and stay. I will break everything down in a simple way with real examples and facts. At the end, I will share practical steps you can start doing right now to protect your property and begin investing safely. Real estate means land and buildings. If someone owns a house, a shop, a plot of land, that is real estate. People buy property because it can keep its value and make money, but it can also lose value if things happen, like the economy going bad or if the government says the building must come down. Real estate is one of the oldest ways people build wealth anywhere in the world. Around the world, property is still an important investment. Big firms like PwC and banks study markets and say things like prices will change slowly depending on interest rates and the economy. Right now in Nigeria, property is complicated. Some places are getting more expensive, especially Lagos, Abuja and Port Harcourt, because many people want to live there and the land is limited. At the same time, inflation and weak naira may make construction materials expensive. So building a new houses cost more. Some reports expect steady growth in part of the market while others struggles. Let me give you a short example. Think of Lagos like a crowded classroom with few chairs. People pay more for each chair, but teachers, which are the developers, also pay more to build wood and paint because materials cost more now. So cost goes up on both sides. I will list the main reasons prices goes up, but in plain words. 1. More people want houses in the city. Urbanization. 2. Building materials and labor cost more because of inflation and exchange rates. Number 3. Infrastructure makes land valuable. When a new road or bridge comes, land nearby becomes pricier. 4. Investors buy land to hold, which is what they call land banking, and wait for price to increase. 5. Lack of affordable housing, supply for ordinary earners. Reports and market analysis shows this trend. Nigeria's real estate value is large and growing, but affordability is a serious problem. Now, the part that scares people, demolitions. A demolitions is when government or authorities tear down buildings. Why does this happen? There are few reasons and I will explain them. 1. Illegal building on government land or floodplains. If someone builds where they are not allowed, authorities can remove the structure. 2. Buildings without proper approvals or permits. If the owner did not get the right papers from town planners or the state, the house may be labeled illegal. Number 3. Court orders and land disputes. Some demolitions happen because of legal fights over who owns the land. 4. Urban renewal or government projects. Sometimes the state clears areas for road, markets, or development, but this can be messy if people are not properly resettled. There have been high-profile demolitions, for example in Lagos and other states. The government saying they are enforcing the law and critics saying the demolitions were harsh and hurt citizens. These stories are in the news and show both sides, law enforcement and human cost. Always check the local news for specific cases, and before you buy any land, make sure that you make thorough inquiries. When a house is demolished, it is not just a building, it's a family life. People lose shelter, possessions, documents, and sometimes their means of making money if they are working from home or they have shops at the front of their house. Many families are displaced and need help. Some demolitions are legal but still cruel if people were not warned or compensated. This is what I want you to hear now. Always document your property. Get your papers in order, and if you rent, know your right. If the government gives notice, get legal help early. We will talk about practical protection steps soon. Globally, countries handle real estate differently. In some countries, mortgages are easy to get and buyers can borrow to afford homes. In others, buyers pay in cash more often. For instance, in the US, cash buyers are common now, and interest rates affect affordability. In Nigeria, credit markets are weaker, so people often buy with savings or through informal channels, and that shapes the market. Also, many countries face demolition or eviction during big projects, but international best practice says the state must consult, relocate and compensate people fairly. Where this doesn't happen, you get unrest. Now, the part you came for, what you can do. Here are clear practical steps to protect property and start in real estate the smart way. 2. Verify land use or zoning. Make sure the land is approved for the kind of building you want. Some plots are meant for farmland or green space and not for houses. 3. Get proper approvals before building. Town planning permits and building plan approvals are key. Paperwork protects you from demolition orders. 4. Document everything. Keep receipts, agreements, and photos. If there's a dispute, this help. 5. Use a lawyer for big purchases. It costs money, but it can save you from losing everything. 6. Consider joint ownership or cooperative buying. Pooling resources reduces risk. 7. Start small with investment you understand. Consider land in emerging areas, shortlet apartments, or housing partnership. Reports suggest shortlet demand is rising in Nigeria. Use platforms that connect buyers and renters. If you want to do real estate as a business, start with a plan. 1. Choose a niche. Land flipping, renters, property management, construction, or shortlet. 2. Learn the market. Study local prices, who is renting, and where roads are planned. 3. Small capital options. Start brokering. Find buyers and earn commissions, or small renters. I have done this. I have done real estate and I work with a real estate company where I look for buyers and I earn commission. Many Nigerians succeed by starting with one room and improving it. 4. Use digital looks. List online marketplace. Take good photos and be visible. I have done this. I took pictures and I post it on my Instagram. That's how I connect with buyers. You can try it too. I did real estate in 2021 and it was awesome before I went back to school. Real estate is going digital in Nigeria. Remember, honesty and transparency build reputation. Don't promise what you can't deliver. This is very important. Real estate can make money, but it has risk. Market drops, bad neighbors, illegal land, demolition, and theft. Manage risk by diversifying. Don't put all your money in one plot. Buy verified land, use escrow for payment, and keeping some cash as emergency fund. Where should you look for opportunities? Affordable housing, student houses near university, shortlets for business travelers, and land near new roads or infrastructure. Analysis predicts continued demand for housing in major cities, while digitalization and shortlets grow. Always act legally and ethically. If you're a buyer or a developer, treat tenants fairly. If the state needs land for public good, insist on fair compensation and resettlement. Use lawyers and verified consultants. Don't cut corners, or else it can cost you. This is my personal experience from somebody that live in a rental apartment in Lagos. When I was looking for house and I was doing house hunting, you will see agents that will be advertising houses that they know very well that is not conducive. They know when it's rainy season you can't step out of your house, and yes, they will be sugarcoating it, which is very, very, very wrong. When you want to sell a house for somebody, or when you want to sell land for somebody, make sure that you are 100% truthful, but some Lagos agents, they are not truthful, and truth is not in their dictionary. So make sure you, as somebody that is looking to buy a house or looking to rent a house, you're making your own research so that you don't fall victim. If you want to begin, here are simple steps to start today. 1. Decide your budget. 2. Save a small emergency funds. 3. Learn local prices. 4. Talk to one lawyer. 5. Start with a small renter or broker deal. These small moves build momentum. Real estate is powerful, but it must be treated with care. It can lift families out of poverty. It can also take everything if you act without information. Be patient, learn, verify, and build slowly. If this video helped, like, share, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments, what part of real estate do you want me to explain next? How to verify land, how to start shortlets, or how to find cheap building materials. I will make that next. Stay safe, get good paperwork, and build smart. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I love you so much. Bye.